versus Samurai 30. Boy, does that look sick. Being a clutch man for the season, getting us that hype chamber clip. My man, it is so nice. Oh. TTV, any comments about the hype chamber, my man?
Sorry, I was drinking. But yeah, I really enjoy the new hype chamber that we got. It's looking really good, and I do appreciate all that goes on behind the scenes with all our production.
Dude, it's gonna be great. Well, tonight, like we're talking about, we're gonna be getting breadsticks and greed coming in with that first slot, and these are kind of what you would really expect for teams that are trying to make a push late in the season. You've got your number one seeded Chally team, the Breadsticks, rocking Shitoge, Burger 101, and Bioeffect, all of them at 44 games played. They've got a lot of chemistry built together, and it's clearly been paying off. They're 38-6 coming into tonight, and I'm not trying to glaze them too much, but we did talk about it going through match day 10 on the pod. We were talking about how they were 35-5. They had already effectively locked up a playoff spot through match day 10, and I'm telling you. Yes, this Greed team is going to be good, has to be good, TTV, but I don't know if there is a level that they can be to beat these breadsticks on stream.
I know Breadsticks has been playing so phenomenally just as a complete unit. I mean, where one slacks, the other picks up, and I mean, I'm looking at the points now. You have all of them above 40 points, and their shooting average is all above in the upper to mid 30s or higher. As we look at Bio Effect with a 45 almost, and then we have carrying and saves as Shitoge, and then assists spreading out through all the team. But Greed is no sloucher as we look at really well rounded stats around them as well, but a lot of saves coming out of this team.
For sure, for sure. And that could be potentially a really solid thing for them, or potentially could talk about a good tactical miss here in their rotations. Because when you're getting a lot of saves, you're not really controlling the midfield and you're allowing too many shots to be placed on target. Which is a problem because, quite frankly, this Breadsticks team has been rocking and rolling on offense. 125 shots from Shitoge, 150 from Burger, and 134 from Bioeffect, putting them all relatively high in the tier. So realistically, going into this matchup, I'm gonna have a hard time not saying at least the 3-1's coming from the Breadsticks. Do you see anything different there, Mr. Boa?
I'm not even sure about the 3-1. I mean, I hope Greed does take a game, but at the same time, you're looking at Breadsticks and you're saying, can this team be beat?
For sure. Well, we can sit around and speculate all day, but quite frankly, the only way to really find out who's going to be your winner today in Match Day 12 on stream is going to have to be, quite frankly, watching the game, getting in there. And to no surprise, we're going to see not Zohan, K Flip 11, and Booger Bear 5067 on the Greed side. I love that I totally forgot that I was told before the matchup that there was a substitution, and quite frankly, that's probably who it is. Not Zohan losing the kickoff here. Shitoge already putting on that patented breadsticks pressure early on. Bio looking center, can't quite get it there, so Booger Bear's going to have the ability to pop this deep for the counterattack. Shitoge coming up the sidewall, gets the touch, gets it past his own teammate. That's a wide open chance, but with K-Flip playing so far back, we are not going to see an offensive shot early on coming from the Greed side.
And we're just seeing tennis right here, just going back and forth from each side of the net. But we do see an open look here from Zohan, and that is a great defense by Bio. And we see another great defensive play by Booger Bear, but Bio passing it into the midfield and Shitoge controlling it over to the other side.
Oop. A little bit of a miscommunication here. That 50 shoving it into the corner, into a dangerous spot. The beat! Bio Effect sliding it away, putting them up 1-0 with only 55 seconds having been played. And that is just pure, unadulterated speed, killing the goalie there.
Yeah, and we see like we were talking about earlier, just great passing plays, great offense all around. When you see both teams just putting up the shot and Burger just passing it perfectly to Bio, who has been their leading scorer for this season. But that is great defense. As we said, this team is going to have to carry up in Greed. needs that defensive play to keep going, but they also need to keep control on the other side of the pitch.
Booger Bear has control, gets the pop. That's going to pop high. Not Zohan's a little too close to be able to elevate quickly for that. A double jump might have been able to get him there, but that was extremely quick nonetheless. The missed bump. This is going to be high in center. Bio's looking to drop it down for Shitoge. Shitoge gets the 50. It's still in a dangerous spot. Burger cleared away from Booger Bear. Booger Bear has the ball popped up high. Bio's going to kill some time here, passing it back to Burger. And with only 3 minutes really left to be played, we're seeing a lot of compounded interest on the pressure side coming through for the Breadsticks.
We're seeing that, but we're also seeing really great play by the Greed team. I mean, you look at it, they are losing this game, but I mean, seeing as what we were expecting to come out of here with like just high offense intensity, I would claim this as a win. Even if they don't take game one, they have momentum, showing that they stop this powerhouse of a team.
Oh, I guess I'm going here. Bio effect
Okay.
waits for the ball. Booger gets the long clear. Burger trying to play it smart. Can't quite get it there as Booger gets the read. Slots the protractor down on the desk and says, hey, we're getting this opening goal to equalize here. Beautiful shot. Boomer, too. 73 miles an hour. Fantastic play. But that's exactly what you want to see in terms of a return, in terms of an equalizer. You want to see a team playing the Teflon man mentality, ignoring the first goal, getting out there and playing their style of Rocket League.
I know Booger Bear is very excited to see that, especially as the captain. He's telling his team, "See, we can beat this team. There's no team that cannot be defeated, and it would look great for us to be able to take this team down that is number one. Like such a strong team that will carry on momentum throughout the other games. I feel."
Shitoge tries to get there. Can't quite get control of it, so Bio now has it in the corner. Fakes the first touch. Puts K-Flip in an awkward spot. Oh my god, Bio trying to put this entire Greed team in the dryer just on spin cycle. Couldn't quite get it off their back third though. So Shitoge pops it to the sidewall. Booger Bear, this is going to be a center in a dangerous spot, but Bio chooses to stall, sends it straight to the moon and clears it away. Oh, the extension dive from Shitoge clears this, and we are still 1-1.
This is honestly a difference compared to what we were expecting. I mean, we've seen so many shots coming from this Breadsticks team. I was expecting them to be peppering the net, but it's really coming down to Greed just sending shot after shot. And there's an extermination by Booger Bear playing that enforcer role to a T.
Oh, balls lofted to center here. Not Zohan trying to putting it on target here. Booger puts into the corner. This is going to drop back. Booger can take another shot, another opportunity. Slots it top left. That's going to be 2-1 in favor of Booger. Booger's got 2 goals, 2 shots, and 2 saves. The efficiency from the two-man looking real solid tonight.
This is very surprising. I mean, I don't think anyone came in here expecting to see this game happen like this, but it's not over until the clock hits 0-0, or actually until the ball hits the ground. And like I just said, Shitoge there to finish it up by a pass by Biotech. Great play right there as a team, but I mean, like we said, it's not over until it hits 0-0. So what do you think, boss?
I don't know. 31 seconds left to be played. It's still a lot of Rocket League, and quite frankly, it's going to be really tough to just make any kind of call-outs with the way these two teams to be playing. Not Zohan, though. Puts this over into the Breadsticks, initiating that pressure. Oh, couldn't quite get the touch. This is going to be a 3-on-1 situation. Zohan, watching Shitoge being demoed, decides not to take the touch. Bio trying to look center. 9 seconds left. Zohan can't get it over. Oh, K-Flip has the option. No! The dive by Bio is going to keep this game alive.
And we are in overtime with a 2-2 score each. And let's see what comes on. Bio and Zohan go for the kickoff. K-Flip going back, but Burger has possession, and let's see what he does with it.
Nope. Burger pushing up. Double commit there, though. Burger gets the bump on one. Bio can't get it past K-Flip. So, with this ball high in center, Shitoge takes the boom. Booger Bear elevates and is able to put this up to the crossbar and keep his team's chances alive in this OT. Bio opts to maintain possession for this Breadsticks team. Burger has control. It's going to be getting the double tap here. No! That's going to put a strong counterattack opportunity for K-Flip, but it's cut out by Shitoge. With 42 seconds having been played already, Boa, this ball has not left the greed back third.
It's a complete flip from how it was during regulation. I mean, throughout the whole regulation, it was back and forth on both sides. And what a save by Zohan. Shot by Burger. It was such a good spot, too, but Zohan is just there to stop it. And another save right there by Burger, coming back to the other side of the field. And you see K-Flip taking control, seeing what he can do with it. But Bio is there to halt whatever he was planning.
Oop, K-Flip gets the counter going. Tries to get it past one. Can't. It's cut away. So Bio has control of the ball. Booger with the read, the timing advantage, is able to get this center. But Burger is able to split the 50 and clean this away. Shitoge pops it up high. They both back off. Bio's putting a shot on. No, it's going to be high, so Burger can take the shot. Follow. It's cleared away by K-Flip, and Burger gets it out of the danger zone over towards the sidewall. My man, I really thought that was going to be game over, but Booger Bear's defense in OT has been locked down, solid, and quite frankly, harder than diamonds to get through.
I feel like Booger Bear is coming in here trying to make a message that although their team is not at the same record, they are still at the same level of gameplay here. And this is with if I'm not wrong, this is with a sub. Am I correct?
Yeah, we were talking about, I think it was K-Flip is the one who subbed in tonight for this team. As we're talking about that, Shitogi puts it top bins, slots away game one. And even with the 750-point game that Booger Bear had to drop to keep this as long as it has been, that's still going to go in favor of the Breadsticks.
That was such a but that was such a
We are
good
going to need
game.
one quick second. Mr. Producer needs to restart his game real quick for his Bacchus mod. So once we get him rejoined, we will keep going. But for the time being, let's go ahead and just talk a little bit about the stats. Mr. Boa, I mean, 9 saves, 5 from Booger Bear, 2 from Not Zohan, 2 from K-Flip, has really kept this team alive. And even though, yes, you were saying they're playing against the best team in the league, or at least in the tier, they have really held their own through game one.
Definitely. I mean, Booger Bear, like I said, he stepped up in this game. 5 saves coming out of him, and 2 goals especially. But then you see on the other side of the field, I mean, the Breadsticks didn't have to save as much because you see they put 12 shots on goal, 9 of which were saved, and then you see Greed only putting up 5, and they saved the other ones that didn't go in were all saved. So, and if they can keep peppering the net, I feel that they could definitely win this next game, and I would love to see that.
I would too. I would definitely love to see these teams take it all the way to a 2-2 tie, but I don't know, man. It's going to be really tough, especially after a 2.5 minute backbreaking loss in OT, to really regain the mental. But I think if any team really can do it, it's got to be this Greed team led by Booger Bear. I mean, he has been phenomenal through game one, and hopefully we'll see with this kickoff here if he'll be phenomenal through game two. Booger, no, not Zohan actually is going to push forward. Booger tries to wait. The demo on K-Flip leaves this wide, but Shitoge has been playing it a little bit safe, playing a little further back, and potentially lost their first offensive opportunity. Booger steps up, slaps it through the 50. This is going to pop back to Zohan. No, Zohan pushed forward too far, and K-Flip now has to play the danger close defense. Ooh, 30 seconds in already, Boa, and we could have seen a critical mistake, but K-Flip's solid defense really keeps this thing alive.
It definitely does. I mean, like we said earlier with K Flip just being added to the team as a sub, but he's playing phenomenal. He's really fitting into this system and just fitting in with the team play. I mean, he's already got a save on it, and that was almost a shot by Booger Bear, but great effort by Bio to save it. But they're taking it down the field. Zohan's there to try and stop it, but Chitoge is coming up, and that is a goal by Chitoge with a great pass by Burger.
I'm not gonna lie. I've actually played with K-Flip a couple of times, not only in six mans, but once in the uh, media versus stats show match, and he carried an elite and a prem player through game 4 of that series. So he's definitely got pop off ability, and I hope to see a little bit of that in this game here. But this Breadsticks team really do be extending that offensive pressure 24/7, 365. Bio has the ball, is able to get this push center. No, not Zohan. Came out of the goal a little early and was able to clear this away with ease. Shitoge, hard drifts, Tokyo drift style into the corner. Waiting for it. Shitoge waits for the pass, drops it back center for Burger. The 50 split's going to leave this for Bio, who's going to put this off the backboard. No, that's cleared away. My man, I really thought we were seeing a solid Breadsticks team play developing there.
Yeah, me too. But like we said, I mean, this Greed team is just showing that they belong. And I mean, do you think we'll see more of Booger Bear getting demoed or taken out of the play? And oh my gosh, that would have been such a great shot by Burger. But we do see a miss right there by Booger Bear and a pass by Chitoge to Bio Effect.
My man, I mean, especially in tiers like Chally, Rival, Elite, Vet, those mid four, you've reached a level where the defense you're playing against has caught up to the offense, and it's not necessarily intuitive to just keep trying the harder and harder tricks. Sometimes it's just easier to play bully ball or demolition ball, I guess. Take out the goalie with the on the back line, get the demo, open up the goal, and get a free shot on net. I mean, that's really the easiest way to do it, especially for these tiers.
I mean, even in the higher tiers, you see that gameplay working out so well when you see players like in G2. I mean, they play that style, and there's a shot by K Flip. Bio trying his best to save it, but by himself, he just couldn't carry the ball anywhere else.
That was rough. I thought Bioeffect was going to be able to get the double touch off the sidewall there and potentially clear it into the corner. A little bit of a mistouch, but he had a lot of momentum behind him, so it's totally understandable in that situation here. Booger pops it over one. Burger's there. Burger's looking for the double. Oh, no! Couldn't quite slot it, but Bio puts it away! Are we sure this man's not playing for the Tarbage Crux with that level of trash cleanup?
And Bio just amazingly puts that back into the net. And I mean, it seems like this Breadsticks team is just starting to warm up, and that is a scary thing to hear, especially if you're on this Greed team. But as I'm saying that, it's a wide open net, and it's not delivered. But Bio taking up the wall, and as we said earlier, he's been their leading scorer. So I mean, seeing him in the open field, it's got to feel rough because I mean, doesn't seem like there's many that can stop him.
Burger pushing up. Oh my God. Holy heckaroonie. This man decided a little bit of violence this morning as he shoves it through two players. Burger is just coming alive this game. He's not scoring a lot, but he is facilitating so much pressure, so much pace, especially out of the midfield, that we're seeing him really just kind of establish this Breadsticks offense like a point guard would for a solid basketball game.
Because I mean, that's a big misconception in any sport, really. That an amazing save by Burger. But that's a big misconception in any sport, that just because you're not putting the points on the board or saving in the net, that you're not contributing to the team. But it really goes further than just the numbers on the score sheet, just depending on what you can do. Do you agree with that, boss?
Oh, 100%. We've seen players come and go through some different championship caliber teams that yes, they weren't the score. What a fantastic put away by Shitogi here. But we've seen a lot of players come through that weren't the fantastic scorer you would need them to traditionally be, but they fill that two or third man role exceptionally well. A good call out for, I think, prospect or Chally tier would have to be Bloodraven. Bloodraven's got multiple chips throughout RSC, but never really peaked as the primary like Mechie scorer. He was always either two or three man, and really just kept his team in the game with solid defense, great assists, and he made a lot of his team look that much better than if he was on the pitch. Or than if he wasn't on the pitch, my bad.
So I guess you're saying he's pretty much like Scottie Pippen.
I would say if you were building any team, especially in this tier, you need an eight. You need a Blood Raven on your team. You need somebody who's not going to be looking for the limelight. And tonight we've seen that in Booger: 2 assists, 3 saves. So for sure, this is the kind of player you really want on your team, and it's really paying off for wins like we've seen tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Berger, although he is at the bottom of the score sheet, you see that he has 3 saves coming out, and you remember that amazing save that he had throughout in that first in like the mid stage of the game. It was such a great score, and then he has an assist for 2 of the goals out of 4.
Oh goodness. Sorry. We do a little bit of trolling around here in the chat. We're gonna have Burger making a quick rejoin. He's having some solid frame drop. So hopefully this will first off, the fact that he had 3 saves, 2 goals, two assists. Why am I struggling right now? He had 3 saves, 2 assists, and he was dealing with frame droppage is nuts. I mean that's insane. But what's more insane though, this greed team, 4 shots, they were only able to get. No, that's not right. Am I? Oh, it's saves. I am on fire tonight. 8 shots, only able to get one to connect. That is not the level of conversion rate you want to see out of your team. But these guys have the offensive firepower to make it happen. So hopefully going into game 3, we'll see that shift.
Yes, and we did see really impressive play by that greed team, but we do need to see a better outperformance by them, because I mean, you saw what happened. The Breadsticks teams, it seemed like they just woke up, and I really hope that we see this greed team start to match that ability that they're playing at. But it is a little scary thinking that Burger is not going to be playing with frame droppage now.
Ooh, Bio, long ball push, can't quite get it out of their back third, but Burger is set up here. Burger looking for the double. The double, though, comes in the form of a 50. Uh, Man, this is getting a little bit rough. They can't quite get it off their half as this greed team has shifted a little further up the pitch. They're not playing nearly as far back. Yeah, I know K-Flip just went a little bit past the half pitch line, but for the most part, they are definitely playing a lot further forward than we saw in the last 2 games. And it's paying off as, Jesus, they just cannot get it out of this corner. Chitoge opting to bump the rotation, hopefully stall the play, and eventually, yes, they're able to break that brick wall of greed and get it away from the net a little bit here.
And now it's back on the blue side of the field, and let's see if they can finish the ball this time. In a demo by Booger Bear, and he's just showing that dominance again. But we do need to see some more. We need to see some of that first game Booger Bear with the amount of saves and goals. But we also need to see the rest of his team stepping up into the role that they need to. And we've seen them playing at a really high level, especially the first game is the best example. But we do need to see something more to compete with how the other teams played it. Oh my gosh, that would have been such a great shot by Booger Bear. Burger there to thwart it. And again.
What are we seeing? Oh my God, Burger and Bio swatted away what would have easily been 2 solid goals against any other team. But oh my, Shitogi getting a beautiful off the backboard elevation pass over 2. And then Burger, scoreless last game, is scoreless no more. He's going to take the opening goal here in game 3.
How the tables have turned in this match. I mean, the ball's been on the blue side, blue half this entire game for the most part. But as soon as Chitogi takes it downfield, it's just immediately in the net. And could we see another score right here? And almost just quite couldn't get it finished. But what exactly do you think we need to see, like more demos, rotation wise, or anything else? Do you think we need to see from this Greed team to match the Breadsticks?
No, it's just going to be capitalizing the opportunities they've had, which is a really tough thing to ask because they've put some very well placed shots on net already tonight. But if they're going to have to figure out a way to bust out the protractor and avoid the goalie. Oh, the bump, the demo on. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a demo on Shitogi, but instead that was Shitogi demoing Booger Bear. And that could have been the one. Oh no. What instead could have been a top slot turns into a top bounce away, and Berger pushing the tempo, can't get it on target. No.
That would have been
Oh,
two goals that Berger has had from the same situations, just breakaways. And Berger is coming out here showing a performance of a lifetime. I mean, he has 3 saves already and a goal. He's showing that he's not just that two-man like we were talking about, that he can be that top star if he needs to be.
my man, Berger. I mean, you're right. Not only is he putting up these not only is he getting all these saves, there's a 4th save already. My man, this isn't a burger anymore. This is a number 2 combo, burger and a side of fries. I just can't even believe what's going on. He's just popping off, and he's everywhere for this team.
He just went from the basic burger. He is now a whopper coming out here, and he is just controlling the pitch perfectly in tune with himself. But as well as Berger is playing, do you expect to see more coming out of this Breadsticks team in this game compared to the other two?
Um, Not really. I mean, I don't know if you can ask for much more out of this player. 501 points already. There's still 45 seconds left to be played, and with the way garbage time seems to work, we'll probably see at least a goal scored from either team. But there's a reason why Berger, coming into tonight, had an 85.9 SPV and has been on MVP watch this season. And I do not blame anybody or any of the voters who have considered voting for this person at the end of the season. Because as we've seen tonight, they've really just been popping off every which way.
I mean, I feel like each game, one of these players has just shown an MVP caliber play. I mean, Chitoge had a great, I think it was game 1, Berger having a great game 3, and Bio having a great game 2. I mean, they're all just playing so well together. It's just amazing team soccer. But we can see, I really
Sir,
hope to see a 3-1, like you
this
guessed.
ain't this ain't soccer. This is rock league. Thank you.
Rock, sorry, sorry.
I don't see any flopping on the pitch. I see just some absolute beatdowns coming through on the back line. Oh, dude. Fantastic plays, though, all around. The fact that the game ended 1-0 and 12 shots between both teams have been taken really just shows not only the stout defense that was being played, but how the rotations were going and how they were able to keep this clear of the goal. It's insane. I mean, you can't ask for much more in terms of a defensive game, but we'll see if either of these two teams get a little antsier coming into game 4 for sure. Boa, do you see potentially a shift coming here where we might see a little bit more offensive pressure like we did towards the beginning of game 3 for Greed?
I mean, yeah, I would love to be proved right because you know what happened last time I took a prediction, but um, you know, Breadsticks is playing really well. If Burger plays like he just did, I don't think there is a chance Greed takes the game. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it is hard to look at it any other way. How about you?
Um, I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason why this team at one point, when you looked at their last 5 match days, they were 19-1. I mean, it's they know how to close out a series, and they can do it for sure. They've already had 3 4-0s this season. They've already had 3 match day sweeps. Uh, so for sure, we're gonna potentially see them extend their lead from 3 to 4 games, but not if this. Oh! Oh, the diving save can't quite get it. Burger with the quick shot chooses nothing fancy. Instead, he just says, hey, I'm taking the plane, I'm taking the basic, but it's going in regardless.
And Berger, like we said, if he shows out this game, I don't think there's anything uh that this Greed team can do. I mean, and he's showing out already. That could have possibly been another shot on goal, but it's not given to him. And we see Berger turning around on the pitch, taking it down. I mean, he's just playing so well. Predicting the pass right there if you saw him go upfield. And Chitoge with an amazing goal. Holy crap. What a pre-jump.
If anyone here at tonight's game is a little nervous, it's got to be Carshawn Lynch with a 13,000 bit bet in favor of Greed. My man, what were you thinking? This team has been rolling on all 4 cylinders tonight. Booger Bear tries to potentially change the script a little bit, pushing it down the pitch, is able to get it off the corner, but nobody is there for the follow. Dangerous place to find yourself now as Booger Bear tries. No! Sorry, Burger almost got the redirect shot there.
A great recovery there by Berger. And he's taking it up. And that would have been such a good play. He ran out of boost, unfortunately. But Bio's just keeping that constant pressure that we know Breadsticks has. And Chite is just there to follow it up. I mean, how long has it been on this orange side of the pitch? And it finally passes over that plateau. But, boss, I got a question. And I think it's a pretty easy answer. But, so out of these 3 players, who do you think has had the best performance here tonight?
I mean, there's only one person we've been glazing all night on the all night on the mics. I mean, we're talking. No, we're talking Burger. Of course, we're talking Burger. Are you kidding me? As I say that, this man, 3rd goal opportunity goes wide. Booger can't get it past. Oh, the demo on Bio leaves this a bit wide. Chitoge elevates it past 1, splits to 50 with K-flip. This is high. Burger's going to be able to beat Booger Bear there. Quickly getting back down to the ground, looking to press the tempo, but can't quite keep it alive. So K-flip's going to put this off the backboard. Not Zohan's there for the shot, but Bio, oh my goodness, elevates just so quickly.
But although we have been talking a lot about Berger here, we cannot forget about the effort. And as I'm saying his name, he's like, all right, no, you can forget about the other team. It's just me out here. Forget about Booger Bear. He has been at the top every single game for his team, leading the pack.
He really has been. Bio winning the 50 Burger. They're all ready to push this into the Greed 3rd. Booger Bear has it down the pitch, looks for the touch, but can't quite redirect it on target. So instead, K-Flip's going to have an opportunity for a bang shot. Even though it was high and on target, there was just too much time from that distance for the goalie to be able to clear it away. And that's going to be rough. We've seen it happen before earlier where this team looked for some solid passes, got it centered, got it past the goal or the goalkeep, but couldn't quite slot it because their 2-man just isn't being established super well against this high-octane Breadsticks team. And it's killing them every step of the way.
I 100% agree. I mean, I feel like in the first game and even the 3rd game, there was a designated 1, 2, and 3. I mean, but there has not seemed to be that 2 and especially 4, and it seems to be a trend where when they don't have that designated 2 or 3, they tend to give up more points. And Berger out here showing a master class of skill here. I mean, he scored from the ground, he scored from the middle, and now he scored from the heavens.
K-flip, Burger, splitting what could potentially be our last kickoff of the night if things go the way they have been. Burger, playing it slow. What? I'm thrown for a loop. I could have swore I heard Casper the Ghost. Oh, my bad. You know what's really terrible is they can't hear. Nobody can hear HUD except for us. So when he talks like our conscience, like in the back of our mind, I'm just like, oh, I forget. I kind of forget he's here. Not Zohan.
Jiminy Cricket.
K Flip has the ball. Looking to potentially keep this from being a shutout. No, that's going to be cleared away by Bio. Berger slapping it over to K-Flip. K-Flip putting it on target, but not enough power, not enough speed, and not enough height, really, to make that a lethal opportunity. K-Flip, though, keeping it close. Chichoge's got the deep touch. That's going to be goal number 6. 47 seconds left to be played, and I was grossly incorrect when I said the kickoff went 4-0 could potentially be the last goal of this game here.
But when you look at this Breadsticks team, I mean, they've only missed one shot this game, and that is impressive when you look at it for any match. I mean, the only one they missed was because it got saved. And holy crap, Bio there, just he
Ooh,
said,
he said a bad word on stream. He said holy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time, my man. Oh, we're in the same ballpark, man. We're both just in awe at how well this Breadsticks team is really rolling. And a lot of teams, when they're up 4 or 5, 6-0 in the last game of the series, they've got the sweep on the table already. Uh, Sometimes you'll take your foot off the gas pedal, but this is a team that's clearly pushing for championship aspirations. They are not in any way, shape, or form going to take the foot off the necks of this Greeds team. Instead, they are going to punish them for every goal they can and potentially build some stats.
definitely. I mean, Berger looks like he's trying to build his stats up to look for that MVP vote, but Berger is coming out here. He still hasn't missed a shot. The only one that's missed one was Bio, and that's just because it got saved. But I do think that throughout this whole game, and there's the first miss.
Oh, I don't know if that's my internet that's going or if I just lost my caster to the Shadow Realm, but Boa, my
He goes
boy,
me.
you got to get away from that burger internet. Oh, dude, fantastic, well played series all around for the Breadsticks team. 10 shots on target through game 4. And my man, if you could sum up that series in 3 words or less, what are you picking here?
Burger on top.
Ooh, well played, well played.
And how
I
about
was
you?
I was gonna call it a drive-through victory. Oh yeah, I'll send you a party invite and then I'll kick you from the. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, dude, but that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Listen, everybody, we are gonna need just a couple minutes here, if you don't mind.